Peace, YouTube. What it do? Your boy Just Shabazz back with another video. This one right here gonna be a little quick and brief. You know what I'm saying? And just want to address something that was on my mind. And I was like, gotta be talked about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you gotta kind of like take accountability. You know what I mean? When I was making videos prior, speaking of the you know what I'm saying, the female nature and just females in general, how they don't want to take accountability. The modern day females, I got a lot of backlash. People say, "Oh, you bashing women," but it's like, why can't women be accountable, or why can't they be questioned? Like, you got to question a man at times when he has wrongful behavior, or you just got to address certain things in the community, and it's something that we as black people, melanated people, can address. So that's what YouTube is here, other platforms, and something I realized lately too, nobody talked about a lot of, is how these teenage boys in these homes are being raised. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely partially is men's fault for not being in the homes, not providing for the child the masculine energy they need, and just being around them, taking them out and doing things you have to do for a son, a boy, to grow and develop and be a man. But end of the day, I'm like, yo, a lot of these women out here are single and nobody really want to deal with them because they raising these kids to be sissies, feminine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can see it because I see it all around the board. And, I ain't gonna never say no names, no name, no blame, but I know a lot of people came to me and told me situations how they was kicking it with their woman, everything going smooth, and then later on they realized that they don't have no accountability for their children, especially the boys, when they become between 16 and in the 21, 22 age bracket. They don't have no accountability. They let their boys run wild. They don't have no accountability, no responsibility. One time, a buddy of mine telling me that 2 in the morning, the mom, the son basically woke in the mom 2 in the morning to fix something to eat because the teenager couldn't go cook his own food. And that's definitely a problem. You know what I mean? I know me, as a masculine alpha male, I would have spazzed and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But we got to stop chastising and not chastising, excuse me, operative word I'm looking for is we got to stop pacifying these boys. If you want them to be a man, you got to want them to be a man across the board. You can't want them to be a man in certain situations, but other times, come here, get your pacifier. Like, come on. We cannot do that because you're going to have a real strong man who not with that shit come around the household, and he sees that you are pacifying that boy and you letting him get away with anything, eating all the food up, not going to school, not working, doing nothing productive. That man is not going to respect you as a mother, as a woman, and he's going to fall back. You know what I mean? And that makes a whole lot of sense. Common sense is you got to check him before it gets out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't all on the woman because as men, we have to be there to instill that masculine energy, but also you got to let them know right from wrong, but only a real man can raise a boy from a teenager to a man, to become an adult. I mean, far as in the male perspective, a female can raise a boy to become a man, but not the masculine way. You know what I'm saying? He needs that true masculine energy, that true alpha male, that true, just, good energy and positive, feedback to let a boy understand, right and wrong, but he needs that male figure in his life, always. So a lot of these boys growing up being sissies, being sissified, being punks, being feminine, being faggots, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not against none of them type of people. All I'm saying is you can't have your boy raised up to be a strong man when you sissifying him, when you letting him get away with anything, when you just, come here and rub you on your back and give you some Jordans and thinking everything will go away. You have to put down rules, structures, and boundaries for these children so they won't get out of hand. That's a lot of reasons why these kids out of here are, like I said, it's flipped. In the book I'm about to write, I'm in the process of, the pendulum has switched. The feminine energy is up here and the masculine is down here. When it used to be the other way around. You got to have more masculine than feminine. You know what I'm saying? The balance is never going to be fully balanced, but it should be more masculine energy because end of the day, the emotions is ruled by the feminine energy. That's thus why the female is more feminine than anything. and she controls by her emotions. No matter what decisions or things she does, for the most part, most women are controlled by their emotions. These modern day women now, they try to be super masculine, but it ain't happening. Eventually, they're gonna go back to a true nature of feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the masculine energy is got to get back in order, and we, like I said, as men as well, have to construct order and discipline and lay it down early. You know, and if the man, if the boy, teenager sees you weak in the household and sees the woman talking down on you and disrespecting you, he's gonna look at you the same. So you got to stand up in all situations and be masculine on all levels. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with laying with your woman and y'all cuddling and shit like that and being sensitive in a sensitivity. But you always have to keep a masculine frame because people are going to check you on that. If you're not masculine, you claim you're a man. You're a real male. Because in the days we live in now, like I said, it's low vibration and it's more beta male simps that's out there that you see, you know what I'm saying? And they are ruled by their emotions. And the kids that's growing to be teenagers, to be men, they need the traditional masculine energy. Like, there's too much propaganda going on with this LMNOP community. They already know. With this BS propaganda trying to push the Dwayne Wade son shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let a child grow and develop fully so they get in a certain age. Then let them decide their sexuality. But you got to go through the steps of life. You don't see no dogs being trained as puppies to have sex with other boy puppies. Like, come on, it just doesn't add up. It's propaganda and this shit being pushed. Low frequency, like I've been saying. Protons, electrons always cause explosions. I had to come with this little jewel. Men and women collectively have to raise these children. You know what I mean? But if you want a man, you want a husband in your life, you have to have structure. And it starts with your son. It starts with your children, period. You already know. Peace.